Alright, so Grayzone Warfare just had some incredible information drop in their community briefing today, Community Briefing 2. Now, if you watched my last Grayzone video, I wasn't too happy with the way things were going as far as communication went with some of the more major problems that we had with the game. That video was received better than I thought, but it definitely still got some backlash saying that the game is still in alpha, it just came out and everything. But my problem was the developers and the community briefings with the community not really addressing these big issues in any significant way, in my opinion. I mean, we have issues that are literally overheating people's computers, making it to where people just can't play the game, but that all changed today. And it's amazing. I doubt they saw my video, but a part of me hopes that they saw it and were like, hey, we need to address this. Anyway, we got the community briefing number 2, and it really did exactly what I wanted them to do when it came to addressing the community. We got some updates about some upcoming features, attachments, the day-night system, AI, and we're going to go through it all here in just a second. Real quick though, I have to annoy you a little bit. This is the part of the video where I ask you to like the video if you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and leave me a comment down below with your thoughts on this topic. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're going to start obviously with the big things that were addressed. The AI was the first thing they talked about. The AI is not working as intended. They have some unusual tracking and some unusual targeting distances, right, where they're hitting you without optics at up to 150 to 200 meters when you just aim in at them. That is being addressed. They're looking into it. The next big thing that they finally addressed was the optimization. They've addressed optimization obviously before, but they haven't addressed it in a major way and said like a fix is actually like being hardcore worked on. Maybe they have, maybe I missed that post, but it should be addressed in these community briefings. They should always be letting us know that it's still in progress instead of just having us assume that, because obviously, yeah, we're assuming that they're working on a fix, but tell us, let us know. There are people who literally can't play this game right now, and there are people who are overheating their computer because of the incredible tech that the game has, but unfortunately that tech is amplifying some problems with some 13th, 14th gen Intel processors, along with some AMD processors like the Ryzen 5800 X3D, and I think I've even seen some problems from Ryzen 7800 X3D users. So it's amplifying those problems. So like, even if a fix is a month or 2 away, like them addressing it in every community briefing to like let us know, hey, we haven't forgot about you, we're still working hard on it, that goes a long way with the community, in my opinion. We have a lot of people right now saying, well, they're working on it, shut up, it's an alpha. But let's go over to a game like Tarkov. Until just recently, they were barely addressing any of the major problems that the community had with the game, and we flamed them for it. But now in an instance where this developer is a little bit more chatty with their community, the content creators that are being a little bit critical are getting flamed because, hey, it's an alpha, man, calm the fuck down. I just think it needed to be addressed a little bit more and a little bit more precise in where they were addressing it. Twitter, community briefings. With this, I'm good to go. You won't hear me talk about it for a little bit because this addressed it. A fix is being worked on. That is incredible news. Just keep communicating. When it comes to the AI, that's another big thing, man. That's something that's gotten a lot of people not wanting to play the game right now, myself included. I've kind of stopped playing Grayzone a little bit. That's why you're seeing some, footage from my last video being used here, along with the fact that my daughter has been sick and in the ER and pediatrics all week with a fucking virus that got her temperature up. The AI has been a major factor in that. I can't get any of my quests done in like Tiger Bay or Midnight Sapphire. Fort Nareth, I've kind of got the route down to where I can kind of manage it, but in Tiger Bay, it is absolutely miserable paired with the 50 FPS that you get when you hit the center of town. It is miserable. It's not fun to do, along with the key situation where you cannot find the keys that you need. It's a miserable experience currently because of the AI. So them addressing that there is a problem with the AI is a huge thing, because I've had some dunces in my comments saying the AI is working as intended, the game is supposed to be hard, which they did address that in the community briefing, saying the game is going to be hard, the AI is going to get smarter, they're going to get harder. That's fine. I want it to be hard, but I want it to be fair. There is no reason in any instance an AI should be hitting me from 150 meters away through 3 bushes without an optic. That is broken AI. That is beta like 3-4 years ago, like when rogues and bosses came out, and even bosses and rogues still to an extent, Tarkov AI, and everybody fucking hates that. There is a problem here and they have acknowledged it. That is fantastic. My hat off to Grayzone Warfare, to Madfinger. It's great community briefing starting out, and it's only gotten better. That was the first 2 minutes. We have also heard that more attachments are coming for our weapons, flashlights, lasers. It's all coming with the big day-night cycle update, which we don't really know when that's going to be. They've said they're releasing big updates every wipe, and I think they've said that every wipe is going to be every 6 months, so we could be a little bit out on that, but this first big update is going to be huge. We're going to get way more attachments for our guns, we'll probably get more guns, we'll get day-night cycle. They're talking about other features when it comes to this community briefing as well, like dragging and carrying when it comes to your teammates, which that's an incredible addition. If I remember correctly, Squad recently got dragging like within the past year, and that was a great addition to the game, being able to drag your teammates out of the line of fire, heal them up under cover, you know, and not keep getting pelted. Like you don't have to be like, yeah dude, I can't get you, just fucking respawn. You can like actually try to go out and get your buddy, drag him back, and heal him up while you have another teammate laying down some suppressing fire. That is incredible. I love that. I hope that feature comes soon, or at least with the day-night update. They were also talking about more keybinds that are coming, like toggle for lean. That would be great. A lot of quality of life things like that. And the next big thing that they talked about was the valuable items. Another big problem that I have with the game, and it's been my biggest video when it came to talking about the game. It's really Grayzone's only major mechanical flaw right now, and that is the lack of any type of valuable loot outside of cash. So in the game right now, the only realistic way to consistently make money without having to farm through Fort Nerith or Tiger Bay, not even Tiger Bay, Fort Nerith or Midnight Sapphire over and over and over again, and literally just taking all the optics off of the enemies you kill, and then going through safes, like that's the only way to make money. Fighting through those areas, getting to the middle, getting the safes, and taking all the optics off of your falling enemies, right? That's the only way to make money. That was a big problem for me because that gets tiresome very quickly. They needed some type of quote-unquote gold loot in the game, some type of valuable along the lines of Tarkov, without pulling it and a Ring of Breakout Infinite where they directly copy exactly the valuable loot that Tarkov has. They need their own thing that fits the lore, and it sounds like, or actually they directly said they are working on that. The economy is a very important thing to them, and it has to be adjusted with just as much delicacy. So it's all coming. They said these aren't overnight things. I understand these aren't overnight things, but it's great that they're being addressed in a community briefing like this. That gives me a lot of hope when it comes to the game. We're not ending up in another Escape from Tarkov situation where they barely communicate with the community, they barely take the advice of the community, and then it takes another game basically completely copying them and having all of their streamers go over to that game and say it's better before they start fucking talking to us. I'm glad that's not happening here. So again, hats off to Madfinger Games. I very much look forward to the future of this game, all of the updates that are coming, the fixes for the AI, the optimization, the addition of valuable loot, along with more attachments. Like I want NVGs, I want flashlights and lasers, I want to do night raids. I'm super stoked for that. I think it's really going to add a lot more replayability to the game, in the sense of it adds more dynamics to the gameplay without really having to add drastic changes to the gameplay. It's a day-night cycle. I mean, I know I'm making that sound like very easy to do. I'm sure it's difficult, but it's much lower on the a scale of completely revamping how the game works, and it still adds new dynamics to the game and more replayability. So all in all, super stoked about this. Great community briefing. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments down below. How are you feeling about it? If you were kind of like on the edge of where this game was going to go, are you a little bit less concerned? I guess that would be the way to say it. Are you less concerned now that this came out? Because I am. They directly addressed pretty much every problem I had, including the problem that they weren't addressing the problem, right? So I'm good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Toog, and I've been your host, and I will see you dudes next time. Peace out.